If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. RPO here, quick shot to Ayuk. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there. Second down and 8. Shotgun now for Herbert. That complete to Jacobs. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Justin Herbert, touchdown, L.A. The extra point, up and good. And the Chargers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He'll look to throw. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Colts first down. Tight end on the move left. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be brought down. Here's a 2nd and 9. The motion man here is Mitchell. He'll drop to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, Herbert. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Colts 42-yard line.
Baylor Tiger! Baylor Tiger! Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion. Go.
Throwing again, Herbert. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. Here now, 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Kappa. 21. Coleman to try. Set.
Herbert to the air again. Able to complete it to Ayuk. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, L.A.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Let's go.
Now Herbert again. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And the tackle is made at about the 6. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he will score. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown Chargers. The extra point is up and through. And the Chargers extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the right side here, pass is caught. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That one incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. The motion man here is Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down.
Mitchell, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. First and goal, Indianapolis.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Back to throw. That is intercepted. And the Chargers will take over at their own 14-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Room to run, past the 30. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there. Here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Throwing now is Herbert. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
They'll run the sneak. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their second. Second and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than...
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Colts 3.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now on 1st and 10. To the left side. That's caught by Mitchell.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So
the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line, a pickup of 7. Long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down. He'll look to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of the...
And he's going to go down, a sack. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Let's get the call. 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Jacobs. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking him down for a loss.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Quick throw, taken in. And a good short tackle right there. A good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Chargers going to call on the field goal unit now. His kick is good. And the Chargers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The tight end going in motion to the left. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike. And they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work. Where are our matchups? And let's go try to put a drive together and get some points. Because so far this has been a struggle. And they just cannot get anything going through the air.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. Back to the air one more time. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL. Here's a 2nd and 6. Running is Jacobs. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Now a play fake. Herbert. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Here's Jacobs. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
2nd and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
On 1st down, Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, he doesn't put it away. The Colts have got it.
Baylor tight. 5-9, 5-9. Let's go, let's go. Set.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Ram.
Herbert to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
They pick up 17 through the air. And the Chargers have the first down. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On second down, Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage.
And he's in! Touchdown, LA! This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he will go down here, but there is a marker on the field, and the defense may have gotten a head start on that one. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll put a receiver in motion right. He's inside the 30. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
A gain of 47 yards. First down, Colts.
The motion man here is Mitchell. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Third down, 3 to go. Back to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Colts.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's the pick number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The Chargers get set to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And a fair catch called for and taken. They're backed up to their own 7. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. The motion man here is Mitchell. He'll drop to throw. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. First down throw there is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
to the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The PAT, up and good. And the Colts are able to cut into the deficit. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.